The essence of the talk here is about Ten-Mei, order from heaven. What is heaven? What is the order? Nobody knows. But you can see it. The order is something like a commandment, or better term for that, maybe awakening insight as to how we may want to live our life. And the heaven is the infinite intelligence out there. And I use the term law of nature, the law of universe, which is manifesting everywhere, except we may not connect to that. That's the two universe discussion I had. One is the universe in the mind, and the universe of the universe of the universe, the infinite intelligence that is manifesting everywhere, every moment. That's how this universe is functioning. So there's a law. You cannot touch it and feel it, but it's functioning because it's a law. And because of that, some amazing thing happened that we get born on the earth and living. How we live, not our own will. It's the will of the universe. So when I had that awakening, I thought, well, this is it. We have to know the will of the universe. Thy will be done. That's what it is. And when I talk about Ten-Mei, Ten is heaven and the Mei is order. The same thing. Thy will be found if we have the opening to accept the order. So find out the destiny, I often use the term finding out the destiny is important in this turbulent world. So we may have this human effort using the mind, what to do this way or that way, and try this, try that, and figuring out. Plan, do, check, act. Check what's going on, understand how things are working, and you plan and do it and check again and analyze, figure out, and keep on moving. That's the mind activity on one dimension from the mind universe. But that doesn't connect to the law of the universe manifesting out there because it's the human mind playing with whatever the word and logic and experience you have to find what you can do best. But when it comes to Ten-Mei, order from heaven, it's not that exploration, find the destiny, but the order is coming from somewhere else, as if the whole universe is telling, perhaps this is what I should do. So there's almost like awakening, enlightening, strong sense of being with that message. This is what I'm to do in my life. Since the situation changed, the direction may change, but still you may have this sense like, I'm good at this, I have done this, I have this experience, and I can see things better, and I like what I'm doing, so let me figure out what I really like and help the society. That's what I said to my son when he was 17, because I had enough of talk and he has to be on his own, independent. That's my last suggestion. So he's happy at age 33, doing his work, his own company, startup, working hard. What about me? Well, as much as that's my message to my son, I try to practice it. I found my vocation, work, where I thought I can do something and enjoy, but also help the society. It's not always enjoyable, but since I found there's something I can contribute, even under difficulty, I could find a solution. So there's energy coming out from inside to me to go aim for that vision, or I call Ten-Mei. And one of the talk I mentioned that the Ten-Mei may not pop up instantly, but following certain steps. Passion, challenge, you fail. Keep on going. You find way beyond the conventional wisdom. That's like awakening, wisdom. That's satori, enlightenment. And keep on doing it. And eventually you may get to the sense of, this is my work. This is how I live. Ten-Mei, order from heaven. If we are lucky to find that early in your life, maybe Picasso had that moment, or some of those famous people may have had. But everybody is different. The background, habitual pattern, how they're raised. So each has its own journey, and other person's prescription of how they do it may not apply for each individual's case. So you have to find your own destiny as much as you try hard and overcome all the hurdles and go forward. Then there may be a moment, this is what I'll do. In my case, that happened when I was out of a business school at Stanford, doing some consulting work, Boston Consulting. And then I figured out I can do something in what I do. So I wrote books and lectured and videos and traveled around the world the next 40 years. Still doing, because that's my passion, something I can do. Sometimes I feel, why am I still doing it? But there's some needs that I see that I can contribute. So that's the Ten-Mei, so to speak. And that keeps me motivated. This aim, the idea I have, I want to contribute and keep me active, interested, going over the hurdles at the age 74. But that's my life, and it's not your life. So the journey, the mountain you climb, or go down the hill and up again, everybody's scenery, skills, and all that is different. But there are certain essential truths, perhaps, that if we can get the sense of Ten-Mei, order from heaven, that'll be a long-lasting one. And you may find it very amusing, interesting, beneficial, not just for you, but with others, as if the law of nature is telling there's something you can do while you are alive and pursue for that. So I don't know if I have retirement. I still keep on coming up with ideas to pursue, explore my life and so forth, and keep finding or confirming my Ten-Mei, order from heaven, as I live. Everybody's different, but that's my way. And one thing I can say, perhaps, is related to Zen, which I have studied for the last 40 plus years. Dogen said something like, what's the word? To learn the way is to know yourself. To know yourself is to forget yourself, which means you go out of your mind so you can see inside of who you are from, as if from the heavens point of view, or law of nature's, giving the sense that this is the way. So if you forget, you get that idea, insight, awakening moment. And when you do that, that's how you live your life. And if you can do that, it's not just helping you, but other people may understand and appreciate and go with that. So it could be my mini universe that I can practice. It may not work in the other universe, or different country, different language, different culture, but some essence of that thinking, if it's connected to the law of nature, beyond the cultural and age or race or differences we have from any direction, upbringings, parents, experience, still there may be something common that not just one person can live with it, but other people may join in and help each other and have fun in the process. So that's about little message about Ten-Mei, order from heaven. Hope I live with that, my Ten-Mei. And if there's anybody listening to this, I hope you find, and if you find one, let's share the story. I have this Facebook called The New Hero's Journey, and I may post these videos and have discussion with others, my friends, and anyone interested, so that we each can find the Ten-Mei and move on each one's hero's journey. Hero sounds like a celebrating, it's too egotistical, but that's not what I mean. But of course, it requires challenging spirit to move forward and go over the hurdles. That's the meaning of the hero. To find the Ten-Mei itself is the hero's journey, and find the Ten-Mei and then move on, go over the hurdles, and share the process. If we can do that, that would be great. Thank you.